Good morning, students. Today in the morning for the first lecture we discussed it, the units of concentrations, and we derived the formula for them. Now let us do it some of the numericals based on it, and then make it sure that you solve out all the questions that are given in the exercise of our textbook. Let us do it some of the numericals so that you can understand it. Like the first numerical that is given to us, 2.8 gram of NaOH. We are taking it as an 2.8 gram of NaOH is dissolved in water, dissolved in 200 centimeter cube of water. Calculate molarity of the solution. Now it's given to us solute, you are taking it as in 2.8 gram, 200 centimeter cube. Centimeter, we know it now, 1 centimeter cube, that is equals to 1 ml. So 200 centimeter cube, that means 200 ml of water. So we want to calculate molarity. Molarity means the formula we are having it, weight of solute 1000 molar mass into volume of solution. Weight of solute 2.8, molar mass of NaOH 40, that is 23 plus 16 plus 1, 23 for sodium, 16 for oxygen, 1 for hydrogen. So total molar mass you will get it as 40. 1000, the volume is given to us 200. So on simplifying it, you will get the molarity of the solution, where the unit of the molarity is written either as M, capital M, or you can also write it as mole per liter. The unit can also be written as mole per liter or capital M. Okay, this is a sum. Okay, let's do it as another sum. How much volume of 10 ml, 10 molar HCl should be added? Should be diluted with water to prepare 2 liter of 5 molar HCl. Right? Okay. Now, as already I told you, when we are having it as a diluted dilution, so the formula will be M1V1 equals to M2V2 for the diluting solutions. Now what is the molarity given to us? 10 molar solution. What is the volume required? So that is not known to us, but we want to prepare it. A molarity is of 5, volume is of 2 liters. So what will be V1? 5 into 2 by 10, 1 liter. So what does it shows? 1 liter of 10 molar HCl should be taken. Right? So this sum is particularly explaining us related to dilution. Okay, let's go it for the another one. The third formula that we were having it, that is if the solutions are mixed together, and what will be the molarity of the resulting solution. So we wrote it as in third formula m1 v1 equals to m2 v2. Let us take it as one of the numerical based on it, that what volume of 6 molar HCl and 2 molar HCl should be mixed to get 1 liter of 3 molar HCl. So we have been given out the molarity of the solution and we have been asked what is the volume of each of them should be taken. So the formula, it's a m1 v1 plus m2 v2, that is equals to m3 v3. For this, it's told to me this is 6 molar, this is 2 molar, total is 3 molar. Now already we know it, v1 plus v2 will be equals to v3, right? And the total v3 is given to us 1 liter. So that means v1 plus v2, that is equals to 1 liter. So can I write it as v1 equals to 1 minus v2? Substitute it in the given sum. So we get it as m1 equals to 6, v1 is equals to 1 minus v2, m2 is 2, v2 is equals to 3 into v1. Open the brackets. You will get it as 6 minus 6 v2 plus 2 v2, that is equals to 3. So this we will be getting it as 6 minus 4 v2, that is equals to 3. Take 3 on the other side, you will get it as 6 minus 3, that is equals to 4 v2. Therefore v2 is equals to 3 by 4, that is 0.75 liters. So from this what we got it, v2 should be 0.75 liters. So v1 will be 0.25 liters, right? So this helps me to know it that from this we can say that 0.25 liters 6 molar solution, 0.75 mole 2 liter solution, when they are mixed together the resultant solution will be having it as in 3 molar. Okay. Now we did it as in mass fraction also. Let's do it the same thing on based on it. It's told to us we are having it as in 38% HCl, 38% W by W HCl, and it is told to us calculate molarity of HCl if density of HCl solution is 1.1 liter gram per ml. Calculate the molarity. So see, in this sum we will do it all the things together. We know it as 38% weight by weight. What does it mean? 38 gram of HCl, 62 gram of water. Now it's given to me both of them in the mass. For the molarity I need volume of solution, but it's not there. So what can I do? We can have it as density, that is equals to mass by volume. Now density, it's given to me, mass, it's a unknown to me. Sorry, mass is known to us. 100 gram of solution and volume is unknown to me. So volume is equals to 100 by 1.1. We will get it as volume of the solution. Now putting it, molarity is equals to weight of solute, molar mass 1000 by volume. So we will get it as weight 38. Molar mass of HCl is 36.5. 1000 by volume, we already calculated it. V here we already got it as the volume. Substitute it and you will get the answer. So if density is given to me, molarity is asked, we can calculate it in this way. Okay, next sum we'll see it for mole fraction. Now it's told to me 1 molar NaOH solution is taken, then what is the mole fraction of NaOH? Now it's given to me 1 molar. What does this 1 molar indicates? 1 molar means 1 mole of NaOH in 1 kilogram of water. Is it? As per the definition we wrote it, moles of solid dissolved in a kilogram of solvent. So it's a 1 mole of NaOH dissolved in a 1 kilogram of water. Now small n, we got it 1 mole, but what is capital N? Weight 1 kilogram means 1000 gram. Molar mass for H2O 18. So moles you are going to get it as 55.55. Okay. Now mole fraction of NaOH. That means moles of NaOH upon moles of NaOH plus moles of H2O. So you will get it as moles of NaOH is 1 plus 55.55. So that means 1 upon 56.55. That will give us answer. That is the mole fraction of NaOH. So if moles are given, molality is given, molarity is given, we can convert it into different units, or from using the different units we can calculate the respective units that have been asked. Is it? That's all for this chapter. We are completing our first chapter over here. These units of concentration or mass percentage, or maybe as a formula to calculate the molecular formula or empirical formula, all these are going to be very important for us. Complete your whole exercise in your textbook. From the textbook in your notebook, make a classwork, write down all the answers. Whatever the queries you are having it, you can ask me. In our next lecture, we will be starting with the second chapter. Thank you.